welcome to another RSR. Today we are reviewing CF Pachuca 0, Ahly SC 0, 6-5 on penalties in the FIFA Challenger Cup 2024 of the FIFA Intercontinental Cup tournament. CF Pachuca wins on penalties. They looked dead to rights. They find a way back into it. Just like the whole game was a war. The penalties were a war. They get back into it. They find a way. They hold on. They stay alive because Pachuca doesn't die. Pachuca never says die. It may be ugly. It may be pretty, but they're going to find a way, especially in continental international competition. They may not care about the league, but when they play for the world or continental tournaments, oh, they do go for it. When they're on the world stage or continental stage, oh, they never say die. And Ahly didn't realize that. Pachuca fights a war. They fight a trench war, but they stay alive. Ahly fought hard too, but Pachuca stood with them, beat for beat, bar for bar, moment for moment, and they found a way to stay alive. It's that simple. Wasn't pretty, but they're going to play Real Madrid on Wednesday. Can they do it again? We'll find out. CF Pachuca, 0. Ahly SC, 0. 6-5 en penales. CF Pachuca, ganador de la Copa Challenger en la FIFA Copa Intercontinental. Avanzar de la final de la Copa Intercontinental contra Real Madrid. CF Pachuca finds a way. First half, 0-0. 0-0 Ahly. CF Pachuca fighting. Just like the first half, it was a war. Ahly had a couple of moments. More moments than Pachuca did, but Pachuca had a couple of moments, but it was a war. It was very physical. It was very rough. It was very fast play. But in the end, they stand with them moment for moment, second for second, play for play. Pachuca stand with Ahly, and there are no goals at the half. Same happens through full time. 0-0, Ahly 0-0 through full time. Again, the game keeps looking like Ahly is slightly the better team, but Pachuca is fighting their asses off. Pachuca made this a trench war. Ahly definitely were, I wouldn't say definitely, but they were looking like the better team for most of this game. Yes, there were moments where Pachuca had a little bit better moments. They survived some onslaughts. Some big saves by Carlos Moreno, especially late, that he did hold on to, that he needed to hold on to. Well, I wouldn't say hold on to, but knocked it out to a point where even if he didn't, you know. But still, he made some really big saves, Carlos Moreno. He didn't really hold on to him, but he made some big saves. Mikolta absolutely bossed the back line, or bossed Ahly's front line for sure. If he was only like 3 inches shorter, he would have been burnt like toast. But since he's as tall as he is, and he's tall like a tree, he owned them. Even if he looked suspect, he owned them. Very quality, very quality. Pachuca, Ahly needed to finish. They did not at all. They did not at all. Caraba blew this game twice. Twice, but we'll get there. Halftime of extra time, 0-0. 0-0 Ahly. Caraba laid on. Has a shot. Has Pachuca dead to rights. What does Carlos Moreno do? Steps up and makes the save. He's like, I'm going to get right on that ball and make a save because that's all I can do. He gets big. He makes a save. It goes way wide to right to the end line. Caraba can't do nothing with it. 2 corners. They clear them. They get it done. We go to the second half of extra time. Still 0-0. 0-0. Ahly 0-0 after extra time. 0-0. Full time. Tiempo extra. Ahly. Pachuca and Ahly go to penalties. The penalties are taken as follows. Salomon Rondon starts a shootout. What do you think would happen? He gets saved by El Shinawi. Horrible penalty by Salomon Rondon. I was surprised. 0-0. 0-0. Mohamed Afshar bangs one home to make it 0-1. 0-1. Borja Baston comes in to take a penalty for Angel Mena late on in extra time. He comes in to take a penalty. He skies it. 0-1, 0-1. Rami Rabia pops it home. 0-2. 0-2 on penalties. Gustavo Cabral does what a center back does. Deposits a penalty. Pops it home. Beautiful penalty by Cabral. 1-2. 1-2. He keeps them alive. Even if the Atia penalty went in, which it did. The Atia penalty went in. It is 1-3. 1-3. Pachuca is still alive thanks to the Cabral goal, but Atia scores his penalty, and they're up against the wall. Usama Risi, with his possible final kick in a Pachuca shirt, scores his penalty, slots it home. Beautiful penalty by Risi. Top bins. 2-3, 2-3. Caraba, saved by Moreno. He stonewalls him again. Moreno versus Caraba on a penalty. Caraba gets stonewalled again by Moreno. Horrible penalty by Caraba. Moreno with a beautiful save, though. And it's 2-3, 3-2. Pachuca has to score. Nelson De also says, I'm game. Bangs it home. Beautiful penalty. 3-3, 3-3. But they have to see a miss. Omar Kamal steps up. Puts it wide, misses. We're going to sudden death. 3-3, 3-3. We keep going. Elias Montiel, Pachuca's best young player. What a baller he is. He slots it home. No fear. He looks down the barrel of a sudden death penalty shootout. He says, I'm going to pop it home. He does. 4-3, 4-3. Amro El Zulia slots it home. Ties it up. 4-4. Luis Rodriguez, Chaka Rodriguez, he slots home a penalty pretty easily. I'm surprised he did. I was worried about it. He slots it home. 5-4, 5-4. Percy Tau slots home the penalty. 5-5. Faber Gil scores the penalty. Pops it home. Puts it past El Shinawi. Good penalty by Faber Gil. 6-5. 6-5. And Khalid Abdel Fattah steps up. Hits it off the crossbar and out. Off and out. It's a miss. That makes it 6-5. 6-5. Pachuca wins on penalties. They go from right up against the wall, dead to rights, to moving on to play Real Madrid. What a game. What a shootout by Pachuca. After penalties, 0-0. 6-5 on penalties. 0-0 al día. 6-5 en penales. Pachuca avanzar contra Real Madrid en la final de la Copa Intercontinental. Pachuca versus Real Madrid in the final of the FIFA Intercontinental Cup on Wednesday. Well-deserved, mind you. Well-deserved, mind you. Full-time stats, 11 shots to 15, 3 shots on goal to 5, 48% possession to 52% possession, 593 passes to 653 passes, 78% pass accuracy to 80%, 16 fouls to 19, 1 offside to 0, 4 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 3 corners to 7. Pachuca earned this, but both teams legitimately deserve to win this match. There is a position here that I gotta say, both teams, it sucks that one of them had to lose because Ahly played a tough match. They were just a half step ahead of Pachuca on everything, but that half step was quickly taken away by Pachuca. Pachuca had to step to them and hold them back and stop them from scoring and stop them from being who they are. Pachuca made this a war. Point blank, period. Pachuca made this a trench war. A war of attrition. And did they look like they were in trouble at times? Oh, yeah, they did. It wasn't easy. It wasn't pretty. They looked like they were in trouble at times, Pachuca. They thought, oh, we may be screwed. But in the end, they weren't. Because Pachuca doesn't die. Pachuca never say die. Ahly, should they have won? I think on the balance of probabilities, it's a hard one to take for them. I think they were the better team for most of the match. For 80% of the match, they were the better team, but they couldn't finish. You can't finish. You can't win a match. And in penalties, it's the luck of the draw. They were really lucky until that number 21 hit and they busted. The dealer puts out 21. You're over that. Game over. Bar, bar, bar. If you're Ahly, you went to the Qatar casino and, well, go to casino, spend all your money, watch all your money disappear. The FIFA Challenger Cup Casino, where you can only lose penalty shootouts and somehow win blood diamonds. Blood diamonds. I would rather have the trophy than the blood diamonds. But hey, it's okay because my grandmother likes diamond rings. I know that joke's going to show up twice on the best of reel, right? Yeah. Would it be funny if it was a bookend, you know? Yeah, that'd be funny. But, you know, yeah, the FIFA Intercontinental Cup Casino. You busted out hard. Like blackjack. The roulette wheel came up and said, no, sir. You always bet on Pachuca. Man, I hate it for Ahly. I really do. This was a war. And they deserve better than this. I really do. I really do think they deserve better than this. Yes, they earned taking this L. Simple. But they were a good team. They played as a good team. This was a very amazing match. It was wonderful. Both teams deserve to win in their own way. Somebody had to lose. This isn't like Seattle where I'm like, you know what, Ahly might have, if you remember, you remember. I was like, yeah, Seattle was the better team. That did piss everybody off when that happened, but I think both teams were great. I think both teams were amazing teams, and in the end, it just wasn't meant to be for Ahly. Pachuca just doesn't die in intercontinental competition. They don't die. You can't kill them. It's impossible. Once they're good enough to play in continental competition and intercontinental competition, they don't die. They're going to have some random ass dudes playing in July, and they're still going to do well at the Club World Cup. Mark my damn words. Some random ass dudes and Elias Montiel rock up, and Solomon Rondon and John Kennedy from Fluminense. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys, right? And they're going to do fine. Maybe not win it. Maybe not even go this far. But they're going to do fine. And only a team who's like that good will beat them. It's that simple. Ahly, hard done by. I really do believe that. But Pachuca were the ones who won the war of attrition. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to win. They were the ones who landed that tactical nuke that knocked you out of the tournament. Simple. But Ahly, y'all got to make some changes. You do have to spend some money in January. Pachuca, enjoy it, because this might be the end of this current run of fun time greatness. Enjoy it for how long it lasts, because it may not last much longer. But that's Pachuca for you, right? I think y'all know that. We all do. Pachuca fans and not. We all know it. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow, 7 p.m., 6:55 Central, for the second leg. Partido Vuelta de la Final de la Apertura de la Liga MX, in the final of the Liga MX Apertura. CF Monterrey versus Club America. Rayados contra America. We'll be live for it and review it. There you go. Then we have another final with a Mexican team in it. Wow. We ain't leaving CONCACAF matches in the dust until the actual season finale, aren't we? With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. Congratulations, Pachuca. Felicidades, Pachuca. Commiserations. Ahly. It's sad, but it's how it happens. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace.